See how this looks.
It's not too bad, actually. I think I might have got it. Let's go. All right. How's that sound? Okay, well, my sound's never been the best, but one day I'll figure that out. Just turn this down a little bit. And we'll just wait for some people to show up. Until then, I will just bring out my knife. I'll plug in my phone to make sure we don't run out of juice. Hopefully that didn't mess up the screen. It's looking pretty centered. All right, so welcome back to Jaworski Pool Practice. I'm really excited. I had a fantastic Christmas break and New Year's, and got a little bit of a gift here. So the brand new SMO shaft, lowest deflection shaft on the market today. We're going to be unboxing it today. I'm going to be talking about the specs. We're going to check out some of the specs, verify them. We're going to weigh it. We're going to do some stuff. It's going to be a good time. And then we could talk about the technology. We could talk about the changes. We could talk about how since I joined JFlowers in 2021, it has exploded. And I'm just super proud to be a part of it. So we're getting a lot more exposure. The products are getting a lot more consistent. The technology is skyrocketing, and players around the world are starting to notice. So just give me a minute here. All right, wanted to get my tape measure so we can verify the length of that taper. Super long pro taper on this shaft is supposed to be 12 to 14 inches, so let's see what it is. And what else? Got my scale here, so we can weigh some stuff. And what else? I think that's pretty much it. So also you're going to get my reactions to playing with the shaft for the very first time. I'm looking forward to it. I've played with the classic shaft until now, and I really enjoy that. This one's going to be much lower deflection, and it's a quality upgrade as well. As far as the materials, it's a higher grade of aerospace grade carbon fiber. It's actually the highest grade you can get. And the silencer foam, like the high density foam that they use, is like the highest quality. Yeah, so it's got some inlay ring work on the ferrule and on the joint collar, and it comes standard with a Town Fusion tip. So 12.5 millimeter. So first, let's just open up my stuff. You notice I'm using the same case as 5-time US Open champion Earl Strickland. Him and I have great taste in cases, I guess. This is probably my favorite case, and it's not even one of their higher end leather ones, but it's a butterfly case. It holds three butts and 4 shafts. Holds the jump butt as well, like it's got the zip up for the, I got my JMPR here. So I was out playing, so let me just put my gear together, because we're gonna play the normal night as usual, the 10 ball, try to get some runouts for the content. Gonna be working towards improving my presence this year on Instagram. This is the breaker I chose. It's the BRKR wrapless. I do like the wrap. I had the JF Power Brake. Is that what it's called? I forget. It's been a while already that I've had this one, for almost a year already. But the yellow, the black and yellow one, and it is phenomenal as well. And I had a wrap with that one. So when I went to the BRKR, I wanted to try wrapless. And jury's out still. I'm not sure which one I like better. There are benefits to both. Having the wrap, you know, it had some different little spots where I enjoyed that I could, without even looking, I could grab that leather wrap and I'd be like, oh yeah, that's where I like to put my hand when I brake. I could feel that. But with the wrapless, you can't, right? But that's another benefit of the wrapless, is no matter where you grab it, it feels pretty much the same, with the exception of the thickness. And I have a little bit, I get a little bit of perspiration in my hand, so I find wrapless is actually quite a nice grip for me, even if my hands are dry or if they're damp, same thing. So BRKR, highly recommend. That breaker is definitely on par with the top end Nez, the top end Rush. I've tried all of them, and I gotta say, it's half the price. It's definitely not half the Q. It's like right on par with the top braking Qs. It's all it is, really. The only difference of it is, it's just a matter of preference. Pool Qs are very personal items. I've said that time and time again. And it's no different with the brake cue as well, you know. Sometimes you get a brake cue and it just feels great. So this is the Dante 1 with the classic shaft, white ferrule, 12.5, and it's nice. This is the one I did my my Dante review video. This is the cue here. So we're going to be putting the SMO on there and trying it out. Just to go into this case a little more, we got the Jflowers case here, and it's really a good case, especially for the price. We might even be back ordered because we sell so many of those. All right, let's get to unwrapping this. It's case 3x4. It's got a nice soft padding on it. It's got huge storage in the front with the zipper that I really like. Anyway, enough of that. Get yourself one, jflowersqs.com. I think they're like 120 US or something like that. Well worth it. Here it is. This is the baby. We got anybody watching? Let's see here. Got 3 people. There we go. I just said hello. Say hello back. If you have any questions about the SMO shaft, let me know in the comments. My last unboxing videos went quite well. I have like 10,000 views on each one of those, so I'm sure we will get viewers eventually on this. But if you can join live, that's all the better, right? So I'm just going to carry on. I don't have the hugest viewer base. You know, I'm just a regular dude up here in Canada, just an amateur player. I'm about a 640 speed Fargo rated player. And I love pool. And I started playing when I was like 15 years old. And I worked in pool halls. My parents owned a billiard store. And I've run tournaments. I've done live television trick shots. Oh, look at this. Oh, this is incredible. Look at this packaging, you guys. Holy, next level. Man, that is quality. It's very tactile. It's like a rubbery kind of grippy box. Like it's like a rubbery leather kind of thing, and it's got the SMO right on there. So really cool packaging. And when I got with JFlowers in 2021, I was actually the first ambassador, I believe, for the company, certainly for Canada. And I still think maybe there's only one other ambassador on the East Coast, but I'm pretty much the only ambassador in Canada right now. But we're hoping to change that. We got a couple of prospects, so we'll see. Yeah, but what I was going to say is once I started with them in 2021, one of the first things I noticed when I got my first cue was, like, they pay attention to the details. When I got my very first cue, like, it came in this nice, you know, velvet kind of cover with embroidery. Like, you know, they take pride in their product. And, you know, people have been slagging JFlowers, and people are saying, oh, you're paid off, this person's paid off, because they're sending their products out to some select people and trying to get honest reviews. And, you know, I'll be honest, back in the 90s when my parents had a billiard store, we got some products out of China, and they were not high quality. So when JFlowers approached me back in 2021, I was excited, but at the same time, I was very hesitant about how good it was going to be. But you know what? They took a chance on me, and I was flattered, and I was happily going to take a chance on them. And let me tell you, they've been blowing my socks off ever since. My very first cue I got, I could not believe that you could get a carbon fiber shaft with a cue for $300 US, and that's how much it was at the very beginning. The prices have gone up since because the quality has gone up since. I have heard some stories of some, you know, road bumps and this and that, which every company goes through, but I base I base my opinion on a company by their customer service. And even as an ambassador, I received an incorrect product a couple of times that was ordered. I had a wrong wrap color show up for a customer. Couple of small things, but I'll tell you what, every single time we reached out and said, hey, this happened, immediately they sent a replacement from Florida, and it only took like 3 or 4 days. They rushed it over here. So the customer service of JFlowers is fantastic, and it's only getting better. The products I see now, they've ironed out all the kinks. Everything is like super high end now. The only thing that isn't high about JFlowers are the prices, and that's the truth. I actually had the opportunity to chat with Rodney Morris, one of the guys who's behind this. SMO, Earl Strickland, Rodney Morris, Dennis Orcullo were part of the team that helped develop this shaft. It has been tested. It is the lowest deflection shaft on the market today as per robot testing, which is really cool. And, a lot of people are like, oh, this doesn't, whatever, It's there. The proof's there. You can check it out for yourself. I will put a link in the description of this video, and you can go and check that out. But JFlowers, really high quality products now, right up there with the big boys, and the better pricing. So I'm opening this up now, and this is the box. And it looks like there's a, oops, whoa, I dropped this. There's a little baggie there. This is some, looks like some packaging around the shaft there. There's a little booklet. I don't know if you can see this. There's a little booklet here. And I'll just put it down and I'll show you one thing at a time. Just show you one thing at a time. Here's the booklet. It's a certificate, it looks like. Certificate. JFlowers S.M.O. So, has a little staple in it. See if I can get that out. Alrighty. Oh, poked myself. Try this. Okay. Got the staple out. Certificate. JFlowers. There's the QA certificate pass. So a pass QA. JFlowers S.M.O. certificate. It's got a serial number on here. QA stamp. And let's see here. And on this little booklet, we got a picture of Dennis Orcullo, Earl Strickland, and Rodney Morris. Oh yeah, to continue, sorry. Rodney Morris, yeah, I was chatting with him. And he said that one of the reasons why he went with JFlowers is because they're bringing quality products to customers and players, and they're not like taking them to the cleaners on pricing and like overcharging people for products. And that was the one reason why he said he was very happy to join up with JFlowers. Okay, to carry on. SMO shaft developed by 3 world billiards legends, Earl Strickland and Rodney Morris and Dennis Orcullo, and the JFlowers research and development team to provide a better playing experience and performance for billiards fans. Well, that sounds pretty cool. Characteristics. So they're saying that the cue is more elastic and it has more of a wood shaft feel. They go on to say the elasticity of this shaft is higher than any other shaft on the market that's made out of carbon fiber, they say here. And that's one of the things that's going to give you the good reaction, the good transfer of energy. So they're talking about the ferrule construction, the power you can get with the cue, and then they're going on to talk about the joint ring, the multi-layer rings, and a little bit about maintenance. Okay, so that's pretty much it. With that, I don't want to spoil all of it for you guys. You got a little baggie here. In that baggie, grab my knife here. In the baggie is, looks like some wipes. Got a wipe here. JFlowers cleansing wipe for the shaft. And I heard about this, but I have not seen it yet. So this is the Allen key. And this is the shaft weight bolt. So they have a weight bolt that goes into the shaft on this cue to adjust the balance point of your cue slightly. Let me go ahead and tell you how much this little bolt weighs here. My scale's a little wonky right now. Okay, it looks like it's 0.04 ounces. That's how much it weighs. 0.04 ounces. Okay. So you got this nice box. You got this netting over top of the shaft, and comes with the joint protector SMO. The SMO shaft comes actually with two options for joint. It comes in radial and unilock. All right. Wow, this is nice. I gotta say, it's got a little SMO. Let me just set that down. It's got a little SMO tag here. This is almost like a, yeah, like a little netting. Nice touch. Here's the tip. You can see the ring there, silver, and then it's got a white ferrule, and then this is a Town Fusion tip. And then on the other side, you can see it's got ring work and some engraving. And on the engraving, it is 12.5 millimeter. It's got a serial number, and it says 12.5 3/8. That's the joint. And on the other side, it says SMO, Jflowers. So it's got engraving on both sides. Know what I'm going to try to do? What I'm going to try to do for you guys now is I'm going to bring the camera down a little bit, and we're going to take a closer look. Okay? So here we go. Here's the Jflowers S.M.O shaft. I guess I should put it right side up for the video. Jeez. What kind of video is this? Here we go. And you see it's like a netting kind of material, super soft. Kind of see my finger through there. It's like a netting. And the top of this is like a, it's like a rubbery hard case. JFlowers S.M.O. How cool does that look? And then it's got these little these little guys lock up. I mean, come on. They know you're just going to take this shaft out of the box and use it in your case, but they still do it. They still give you the case and everything. It's a nice presentation, and it's appreciated. Here's my scale. It's on 0. This is the little screw that you get, the weight bolt screw. See if I can focus on it. Doesn't look like it. Anyway, there we go. Focus is not the best. Oops. Okay. So here we go. 0.04 ounces. Not much. Okay. Here is the shaft. And it'll show you the close-up here. Tough to see here, really. I don't know why this focused. It's like the focus is out a little bit. It's very, very frustrating. Try to zoom out here. Give you a better picture of that. Can't see that. Maybe you can see it better against the silver. Yeah, here we go. .5388. This thing is super straight. And let's see here. One thing I've noticed about higher end shafts is the roundness. On these carbon shafts, you can feel a bump sometimes in the lamination of the shaft. This one you can't. It's very smooth. So that's it. This is the booklet. JFlowers S.M.O. And I am going to be doing a review video of this cue or shaft on my cue. So that's what we'll be working on. And I will be having that come out pretty soon. Just going to try to get a good camera height here. Bear with me. I don't want to be in live chat. think that's about right. So let me put this back up here. I know that was pretty annoying. Thanks for bearing with me there, people. Pretty ghetto channel here, I guess. Not like super financed and don't have super fancy cameras and that kind of stuff. So, you know, I'm limited. But we do okay. I'm going to just try to zoom in just a little bit more. Right about there. Let's have a look at that. There we go. That's better. I want it to be a little closer. Only have a couple viewers today. Nobody's really chatting. Shaft is, like I said, it's like incredibly round. It's the most round shaft I've Let's get a weight on the shaft. We didn't do that. So let's get a weight on the shaft here. 3.32. 3.35. Take a few here and see. Looks like it's probably well, there we go, 3.32. I keep getting between 3.32 and 3.35. 3.32, and obviously now when you put the weight bolt inside of it, 3.39. So that's the difference. All right. I want to test this thing out, man. I want to hit some shots with it. Super excited. I used to play with a really high deflection shaft, and I gotta say, once I switched to the lower deflection, my potting went up. I was making more shots. My potting percentage went way up when I got JFlowers. And another thing is the spin. Like, never mind this SMO, the classic shaft, the spin I can get with that shaft is ridiculous. And actually, I think Rodney is using the classic. Dennis is using the SMO. Earl likes the classic as well. Okay, so this goes quite a ways in. Yeah, it's quite a ways in. Wow, that's interesting, eh? It's really cool. I wonder how far you could thread it in. Interesting. Turns out I didn't quite even have it started. I have to check into that some more. I don't know too much about it. I don't know too much about how far that threads in, and I need to actually get a flashlight, have a look, see what's up. Let me see if I can. Okay, I feel the thread there. Very interesting. It's quite a ways in there. Very cool. Okay, I'm gonna have to check that out more in the future when I do my review video. Right now, I'm gonna take a measurement of the taper. It looks like you'll see this in my review video, but from the very tip of the cue to the end of the taper, which I see is like, well, I guess I could check. Trying to think of what kind of questions you guys might have. And so I got my caliper here. Meditoyu, I don't mess around. I'm a machinist, so machinist and CNC programmer. So this is bang on 12.5. And let me see how far it goes, 12.5. There it goes, 12.6, 12.54. I'd say right about here. Song sucks. I'm gonna switch it. Okay, so let me see the taper here. I got it on. This isn't gonna work very well. Let me go like this. Go like this for you guys. I know you probably can't see this, but like you can't really zoom in. But what I'm doing is I'm setting the 0 to where the start of the cue tip is, and then I'm just going to measure down and see. Yeah, it's about 13 inches. 13 to 13 and a half. Let's try 13 and a half. Yeah, it's between 13 and 13 and a half inches, the taper, as I measure it. I mean, it's not like the greatest measurement of all time, but it was a pretty accurate measurement, I would say. All right, so let's put this beautiful case away. Or you know what? Let's put the classic in there. Classic, I've got the classic on the Dante right now. Just take the classic off. Let's put the joint protector fits on there, so it's all good. And here we go. Let's put this. Nice. Yeah, it's a nice fit. Looks sharp. It's perfectly smooth. Really like it. Nice fit. Perfectly straight. Yeah, let's hit some, let's play some 10 ball. Gonna try to get 10 runouts tonight. That's what I usually shoot for. So I'm gonna be doing my live stream. I'm gonna be running racks with the new SMO. If you log in at any time, have any questions, shoot them in the comments. I'm here for Q&A all night. I'll go through the specs of the shaft one last time. It is a 29-inch shaft. It weighs 3.32 ounces. The weight bolt is 0.04 ounces or 0.07 ounces. I forget. Between 0.04 and 0.07 ounces, which is very, very light, very minuscule amount of weight. It goes into about here, and you can kind of thread it in. The tip diameter is 12.5. It comes standard with a Town Fusion. It has a silver inlay and a white ferrule. On the bottom end here, it's got the ring work, silver with white in the middle. And etched into it, it says SMO, Jflowers. And on the other side, it says 12.5. 3/8. We have 3 shafts in the lineup now: the Classic, the Crown, and the SMO. The SMO only comes in 12.5. You can get it in radial, you can get it in unilock. All right? This is made with the highest quality grade aerospace grade carbon fiber you can get. The process of construction is amazing. They spent 1 complete year of R&D designing and testing the shaft before they released it. And they worked with a team of engineers and a team of subject matter experts, which was Earl Strickland, Rodney Morris, Dennis Orcullo. I don't know what kind of other powerhouse team you could get, but the way those guys play between the 3 of them, I mean, you could ask any question you want about a cue and how its shaft plays, and you would get the answer from those guys. I don't think there's any question about pool you could probably ask that group of guys, and they wouldn't have an answer for you. There's like a lot of experience and many trophies. So, pretty amazing team. And I am just honored to be a part of JFlowers. Yeah. So I'm going to play some 10 ball. If you guys have any questions, guys or gals, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. I will do my best in between racks to answer any questions you may have on the SMO. right. Here we go, first chalk. You want to talk about chalk? Town V10 to me is the only chalk you can play with now. It's far and away the best chalk I've ever used. And why? Simply because of its cleanliness. It's so damn clean. My hands stay clean. It stays on the Q-tip nicely. And for those reasons alone, I love it. You can chalk. It sticks well on phenolic tips. It sticks well on pretty much anything. Here we go. Let's try to run some rocks. Excited to play, and I'm excited to try this SMO. This will be rack number 1. Well, we have a shot. We have a shot. It's nothing crazy. It's a bit of a roller. But we have a shot. Feels so smooth. Whoa, first shot, first make. I didn't really get to feel much out of that shot, just a little poke, so. The tip feels nice. Haven't really had to spin any shots much yet. This will be a good test here. All right, felt pretty good. Yeah, I'm liking it. I know I don't have to play like too many stroke shots yet, but let's try to just juice this up a little bit. Oh yeah, it's smooth. Pretty smooth. I like. Oh, so there's the deflection. My brain keeps, automatically adjusts for the deflection, and that one I was adjusting for it. All right. Yeah, let's just try a couple, because that was a little different to me. Normally I would throw this in a little bit, but it was very low deflection. Oh yeah, look at that. You can put so much spin and you don't have to change your aiming point almost at all. This will take a lot of getting used to for me, but I feel like it would be worth it. Oh wow. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Can we do the Earl Strickland shot? I don't know. Probably not. It's a lot to ask. What did he do? He did something like this. He hit there. He hit before the side pocket. Went over there. This is pretty crazy. I'm not sure if I could do this. I'm not Earl Strickland or Rodney Morris or Dennis. I feel like that's too much of an angle, but. Yeah, that's a heck of a stroke. You have to hit a heck of a stroke on that one. What's interesting though, we got some action. stroke shot's not for me, that's for sure. You should chalk it up. But that's not because of the chalk, that's because of my poor stroke. Miscues are 99% your fault, not the cue. You misstroke the ball. It's not the tip. You can't expect the tip to hold on if you're not even hitting where you're aiming. Let's try some of my shots I did with the Dante. Some of these stroke shots. Almost no deflection at all. Didn't get any bottom on that one. Seem to be getting a lot of bottom spin on this, which is weird. I think it's a tip. Not used to the Fusion. It's a good tip, but it's different than I'm used to. A much harder tip. I prefer the Talon Pro Medium. That was pretty nice. Got some nice draw there. Bad. I'm hitting it a little off center, but my stroke isn't amazing, so. I struggle to bring them straight back because my mechanics aren't super sound, but I'm working on it. Pretty consistent draw though. Not too bad. Let's try one of these shots. Nice. I like that. Wow. Wow. I can just pop those in like nothing. What about with inside spin? It's a little tougher with inside, but yeah. The outside it's a cinch, but the inside it takes still just a little adjustment. adjustment is because my mind, I play a lot of inside spin, and my mind is automatically kind of compensating for the throw of the classic, which is a little bit different. It's got more deflection for sure than the SMO, by I would say a decent amount. And I haven't tried the crown yet, but this one is very low. I will say that. Because I'm aiming exactly at the aim point. And I'm actually, let me pay a little more attention on this one. And let me let you know here. Yeah, I don't have to adjust nearly as much. I still have a very slight adjustment, but I'm playing a lot of spin. And my table is pretty tight too. I got basically 4-inch pockets. 4 1/4 at the opening, but they quickly go down to 4-inch. So they will punish you. So the inside, I see what you got to do. It's a little different than what I'm used to. Wow, did I ever hack that one? Pre-shot routine is important, and I haven't been doing that at all. So it makes a big difference. You see that? Makes a difference when you prepare for a shot. You visualize a shot. Yeah, I gotta say it's pretty nice. It's a little different, but in a good way. I'm putting a lot of spin on these balls. With my extremely flawed stroke. Yeah, I'm struggling to adjust for the difference in deflection. I'm used to a lot of deflection, so, and I'm not getting it, and it's, ooh, that was a close one. Yeah, I'm getting very limited deflection here. And I'm playing them hard on purpose. I'm playing firm shots. Those are all going on a Womack table, but not here. Just doing like just a slight angle. Was it just that I'm live and I'm not being calm? Was that it? Was it a lack of pre-shot routine? No, it's a little bit of adjustment for deflection. But you know what works really well for me is these ones down the cushion. I was making them like nothing. Now I'm overcutting. Weird. Okay, I think we should play some 10 ball. I'm getting the feel for this. It feels pretty good. I'm missing a lot of shots though. But let's see if we can run some rocks. Let me see if anybody had any questions about it. Do you guys want to hear the sound of it? Let me pause the music. You guys can hear the sound. It's pretty quiet in here. See if you can hear this. So it's got a nice sound. It's not too pingy. Play with a little bottom, a little soft shot. So when you play with the bottom, it sounds a little more tingy because you're getting a little more edge of the tip. But when you're dead center, because this is a Town Fusion tip. Another thing I like is it's not too shiny. I played with a friend's carbon fiber and it was like a lightsaber, man. I don't know what kind of carbon fiber coating they put on it, but it was like a freaking lightsaber. You go down and look at it. My lights aren't too bad, but on a pro table with like high-end lighting on it, like Littman lights or whatever, it was like super shiny. It would like shine in your eyes. It was like, it's too much. But this is nice. There's no glare, and the silver ring at the end, it doesn't bother me. It's actually quite nice. You can't even see it. You can only see it when you're like, you can't even see it hardly when you're stroking at all. I can't really see it. It just looks like a white ferrule there at the end. And I have to say, it's a nice size, nice width of ferrule, because visually it's pretty nice for tip placement. I like it myself. I'm not like right usually chin down on the cue. I'm usually a little bit above, and from that angle it's pretty nice. I don't find it difficult to look at or anything like that. See if we can actually run a rack of 10 ball tonight. So tonight we're talking about the SMO shaft. Does anybody have any questions about it? Does anybody? Anyone? Anyone? Bueller? No? All right. Let's try to break BRKR breaker. Nice break, little cluster down there. That was a crazy cut. Let's do a kick bank on this 10 ball. Kick bank corner. Oh, no good. That was a nice break though, but not really nice spread. So some of you might be wondering, why am I going to buy the SMO? Well, What type of customer is going to buy the SMO shaft? Well, a lot of customers, and I'll tell you why. Because if, like deflection, I prefer a little bit of deflection. I might actually prefer the crown shaft. I don't know, I haven't tried it. Not that I don't love this. I do love it. The fit and finish quality, the hit, gorgeous. But I've played for a very long time, and I feel like I need to take baby steps. And I went from the wood shaft to the Jflowers Classic, which is a lot more deflection than this one. So for me, this is a big difference, you know, than the Classic. And I enjoy the Classic because the deflection is more like a wood shaft. The hit is similar, and the hit is similar to this as well. Really beautiful hit, but the deflection is different. So if you're a player and you're into the new tech and you're into the lowest deflection, you want the SMO. It's got the lowest deflection on the market. Backed by science. Proven. Okay? Another reason why I like Jflowers, and a lot of people like Jflowers, is because when I wanted to get into a carbon fiber shaft, I was not willing to pay more than I pay for most of my cues on just getting a shaft. So, admittedly, when Jflowers came out, and they offered a cue with a carbon fiber shaft for $300. None of us believed it, right? But when I looked into it and I had a chance to try one out, I was totally on board and blown away. The answer is yes, they were doing it. And the Classic shaft is still to this day very impressive. So if you're a person that cares about price and you don't want to spend too much money, the SMO shaft is for you too, because it is more than $100 US cheaper than its competitors. The Revo, the Mesignite, the Q-Tech Synergy, the P-Shower Black, what else? What else is there? The McDermott Defy, all those shafts are more expensive. So if you care about price, it's the best shaft you can get for that price. If you care about deflection, it's the lowest deflection on the market, so it's for you. And if you care about quality materials, it is the highest grade carbon fiber on the market. So it's a big winner. The SMO is a big winner. So for $200, you can get the Classic shaft. For like $250 around, you can get the crown shaft, which is a little, it's like right in between, you know? It's like Goldilocks and the Three Bears. You got 3 different shafts to choose from. Wow, that was off. That was my aiming. Trying to talk and play at the same time. It's difficult. I'm going to hit some balls, try to just get comfortable. Try to just get comfortable. Let's do maybe a ball and hand rock here, just to get into it. I like the action. It's really easy to get the action with the cue ball. Tried to swap that one so I'd get the kiss. Nice. That worked out. nice. You get the drawback pretty simple to draw back. Look at that. Really easy to draw it back. Thin cut. Yeah, we got her. Another thin cut. Ooh. All right, let's try another one. The classic shaft is $200 about US. The crown shaft is a little higher end carbon fiber, comes standard with the Kamui Clear Soft, and that one's $250. And then the JFlowers S.M.O is $400. So an incredible deal for the lowest deflection shaft cue on the market. Really nice. Turn my tunes back on here. If you have any questions, hit me up in the comments. That's a pretty huge break. Doesn't go by the 9, so get a little creative here. Don't get on the 10, jeez. Could this be the first round table with the SMO? Oh, I got too saucy with it. Oh, that was ridiculous. I should have just played out to the middle of the table, but I was excited for the run out. Man, I'm terrible. And I wanted to, play that sauce. I wanted to juice it around, but you see, that's the difference. I'm used to something that hits a little more like the classic, and this one has way less deflection. Well, I wouldn't say way less, but a decent amount less deflection than the classic shaft from JFlowers. It is definitely low deflection, 100%. Straight into the side, lost the cue ball, all around, poor break. Very poor braid shot. Well, thanks for tuning in, everybody. I really appreciate it. I'm going to just continue to play 10 ball tonight. Try to get some runouts. I really appreciate the support on the channel that I've received from all of you this year and the last couple of years. I'm going to continue to try to put out better and better content and just be involved, you know? Just be involved. I'm getting some good contact, but not like square. Not quite square, so the timing is, I feel like the timing is there, but the accuracy is off. Maybe my eyes are drifting a little bit as I stroke, or maybe I have a little bit of head movement there. I'll be able to tell when I look back on the video. I've been really trying to work on my brake quite a bit. I've had success with this spot on my table recently. Maybe I should start using the brake patch because I've been braking from there often. Maybe that would help. You know? Ooh, I made a few. Here I got the pole. Got it. Slow down. Whew. That was a little too close for comfort. Draw around to the other side. Is this the first one of the night? It is. Woo! Finally got a run out. I've been thinking about, you know, I've played a lot of different games of pool, straight pool, this, that. And sometimes I wonder what's next for pool. I like that they're moving the, you know, the 9-ball brake around, what Matchroom's doing with the brake and stuff. That's pretty cool. But I don't know. It's such a hard thing, isn't it? Because I didn't really mind when they used to slam the balls from the side and make the wing ball back in the day, but when Corey changed it all and started soft braking, it did become a little hard to watch, but they were still running racks, you know what I mean? It was crazy. Oh, I'm just popping it into the side. Just keep popping it into the side. I can't talk while I'm braking. Maybe that's it. Just gotta shut up. Let's see here. The BRKR is the best brake cue for the money. Hands down. Am I an ambassador of JFlowers? Yes. Still doesn't make a difference to me though. I broke with all the high-end brake cues. And I'm just not into spending a lot of money. For me, 500 is a lot for a cue. Stay up. Ooh, I get to use my jump cue. Ooh, get to use the JMPR from JFlowers. Starting to really get a handle on this jump cue. The slate on a Dynamo or a Walmart Valley table is 3/4 inch. So that makes it a little tougher to jump on. If you get used to jumping over here and then you go over to a diamond or a table with 1-inch slate, the cue ball just bounces. It takes hardly anything to jump on a diamond. So I usually dial it back when I'm playing at my local hall because they got some Waraka tables. And they have a thicker slate than this. I'm pretty sure because I can pop the ball pretty easily over there. Top Shots, Billiards and Ping Pong, Edmonton, Alberta. Free plug. Woo! Be nice if we could run out for the content. Tried to play a window there. Did I get it? Looks like I might have just got the window. That was a good one. Yeah, I know what you're saying, cue ball. My side pockets are pretty tight. If I had to do it over again, well, I didn't really have a choice. These are the Ridgeback Rails Pro Series for this particular model of table. So it kind of is what it is. And I think it might have been an oversight on their part to make those that tight. Like, side pockets should be a little bit looser, but it's definitely helped me long run, right? Because Yeah, it's difficult to pop balls into the middle, for sure. I played some snooker with my good friend over the holidays and another friend from work, and it's the opposite on a snooker table, isn't it? The corner pockets are super tight, but because of the curved rails, the middle pockets they're huge, really. Hey, we ran that out and we even made a jump shot. That was sick. Kilo, I'm playing with the new SMO shaft from JFlowers. Have you heard about it? Do you have any questions about it? I just got it. Do I try for the 10 in the side here? I mean, it's pretty close. I'm going to call the 1 ball. Let me see here. Is it worth going for that? No, I'm going to play the 1. I'm going to test out this cue here. See if I can get some little spin off this. Oh, I hit that so poorly. Man, that was awful. I was trying to really get into it, but I kind of elevated on the shot. So what happened was I got a swerve, really. I swerved the cue ball. And I had no need to swerve it. So that was just a poor shot, really. The more you play pool, the more you get to see what your mistakes are. You could tell by the way the cue ball path is after you miss. Looks like we got some more people joining the stream tonight. If you have any questions, hit me up in the comments. You could go back in this video and I have a lot of zoom ins, kind of stuff like that, looking at the SMO shaft earlier tonight. And if you go back, you can see I'm doing that a lot, scratching it to the side. It's because I'm not hitting the cue ball or the rack, sorry, in the right place. So my aim is a little bit out off the break. Let's try again. Do I have to hit it a little firmer? Maybe. I hit that one a little bit harder. I'm going to try to cut this one in and hit the 8 ball, but have top spin on the cue ball. Just kind of float the cue ball behind the 5. Let's see if I can get this. Oh, that's what I was trying to get position on the 2. Just missed the shot. That would have been a sweet shot though. Overcut it. 2 runouts so far tonight with the new SMO shaft from JFlowers. It is so low deflection, guys. I'm not even kidding. I'm not used to it myself, so for me, baby steps. I'm really curious to try the crown shaft next. But we'll see. Maybe I'll get another SMO. Another scratchy into the side. Not really hitting them. Not really hitting the brake that well at all. The timing is good, but the accuracy is poor. So seem to be making a ball with the cue ball. Well, currently right now, based on tests, the SMO is the lowest, but I don't think they had the white carbon in that test, but I'd be curious to see. I took a little off that, and that didn't work out for me very well. I also haven't seen the white carbon shaft tested versus the competition. So, I mean, it's a pretty bold statement to say it's lower deflection than the SMO, based on the simple fact that the SMO has been tested versus the Mezignite, the Revo, and the Synergy. 3 top dogs in the carbon fiber shaft world. I haven't played with the white carbon. I like the idea of it, the fact that it's white and stuff. It's pretty cool. But all that low deflection stuff, like I said before, I appreciate it, and I think it's cool. It's going to affect my potting. But I'm just an old dog, and I just like deflection. So for me, the classic shaft is enough low deflection as it is. The SMO is kind of ridiculous as far as how low the deflection is. It's seriously low. I'm trying to make the 8 ball here. See if we can get that 1 ball in the corner. Oh. Well, I already made the 10 on the break, so that was a huge break. Huge. Yeah, that's it, cue ball. I like that little bit of swerve, that little bit of draw. I do appreciate a little bit of low deflection too, though, because it seems to help my potting. But, and what is it, Danks? Danks 9000, do you have the SMO shaft? Which JF shaft do you have? Because I'm talking the new one, the newest one. We can make it here. No. I thought I had enough to make the bank there, but I would have had to put a lot of inside on it. Did any of you guys watch any of the One Pocket MR King Memorial Tournament? That was awesome. There were some awesome shots there. Oscar was playing sensational. T-Rex, of course, Mr. Creativity. No Alex, no Dennis, no Efren, but some great One Pocket. And I'm not even really a big One Pocket fan, but I'm starting to be. Starting to really appreciate it more. I don't play it though. Oh, we have a shot. Have a shot. Yeah, you have the classic shaft, the original one. This SMO is like twice as low deflection as that, easily. And there's a new shaft called the crown shaft that's in between the two. It's the one I'd like to try next. I tried for it, I missed. I was jacked up, I was, you know. I didn't want to roll that ball. I wanted to stroke it in, so. But it didn't work out. Okay, I see what I did there. I see what I did there now. Only 3 runouts so far tonight. Haven't really played for too long though. I usually like to do my stream until I get 10, but we did the big SMO review today. So I don't know how long I'm going to play, but. It would have been nice to make one there. I was sitting pretty on the 1 ball. I was hoping for one of those 4 bankers to go in. Hit that one with a little bottom. Didn't work out. I was trying to get those ones into the middle pocket. Off the table. Gotta get a good break. Yeah, I don't know, guys. Like I'm seriously, I'm working on my break, but I'm like a Filipino myself, so I can appreciate that Filipino style. Where I grew up, I had a lot of friends from the Philippines here in Edmonton. Yeah, I'm just trying to get a square hit and good control. There we go. There we go. So I was trying to throw that ball with spin to come 2 rails, and that followed it straight in. That's a good example of like low deflection at work. Normally with my other cue that deflects automatically, it squirts to the side and it gives me just enough to get out of that corner. And I didn't adjust for that, so that's why that looks so lame. Sorry about that. I was just off center, so the drawback wasn't, I wanted to try that because that's like a bread and butter shot for me to come out of this corner to the middle of the table, and I just hit it so poorly. nice to test the SMO more, but my brake sucks, so let's see. I usually find a groove sometime during the night. Yeah, it was a perfect brake, I know. Damn it. There we go. My goodness. Just overcut that one slightly. Almost a nice run out. Not quite though. I thought with all those other shots I had it, but I made some nice ones there though. It's difficult to adjust. It's definitely low deflection. That was a good break though, so let's take the good out of that. It's a good break. Oh, thank God I didn't make one there. Took a little bit off that one. I should hit it harder. Oh, new jump cue. What'd you get? I adjusted that time. I adjusted. Get off the rail. I didn't want that. Ah. Eek. Can't get out. Oh, man. Playing pretty lousy tonight, guys. Sorry. Gonna blame it on the new shaft. Not used to it. Not used to it. After that nice bank, that's a couple of easy ones I've missed tonight. Have you guys tried the gauntlet? I have a new video that I released recently. It's called the gauntlet, where you have to do 3 runouts in a row. You do 8 ball, take what you make. Then you run a rack of 9 ball, and then you run a rack of 10 ball. And I'm going to try that for you now, because people are saying that it was like a complete fluke and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it was hard, but it's not impossible. I'll try to do it live. A little gauntlet practice. So with 8 ball, we got to take what we make. That's the hard part. Then we have to break a rack of 9 ball, run out, and then break a rack of 10 ball and run out. So let's see if we can do that. Take what you make 8 ball, rack number 1. A little heavy. I made a couple though. Just lost the cue ball. A little too much of a pop. Ooh, and I made one of each. Would have had choice. I would have had choice. Let's try again. 8 ball first. Let's bring our thing to 0. We got to do 3 runouts in a row. Solids. So we got to run out solids. I gotta get a good kiss on this. I gotta get a good kiss on this 7 ball. I gotta just barely kiss the 2 ball here. Maybe I can come off the top of it and play for that 3. Like that. little hard. A little hard. Let's see here. Can I get in and out of there? I don't know. Be pretty fluky. I'd have to play it fairly well. Or I could try to slam into that 9 and draw back out with the cue ball. Let's try that. That would be aggressive and fun. Not the prettiest. We got a Hail Mary bank corner for the first rack. Nope. So we didn't get out of that one. 8 balls still. I like this challenge though, it's a lot of fun. That's why I made it. Is it impossible? No, but you gotta get some luck. Several times I ran, 9 ball is probably my best for running out, for breaking and run, especially with the one on the spot. But the 10 ball, I couldn't make a ball in the break and get shape. It's really hurting me. Nothing. This is what I mean. Let's try a second ball break. Now I gotta run out low ball here somehow. Wow, wouldn't this be something? This is gonna be the best run out ever. Gotta swerve the 2. Ah, foul right off the bat. Well, I didn't like that second ball break. It didn't give a very good spread at all. That wasn't very decent for running out. So let's try again. I'll try a second ball with the playing cue. Yeah, I don't like the spreads I'm getting with that. Head ball is definitely the way to go. Especially since I'm triangle racking. It might be better with a magic rack or something. But doesn't seem to be working well for that. So back to the old BRKR and the head-on break. Has anyone completed the gauntlet challenge? Hey Bangtime, what's up? The new shaft, is the SMO, comes with the Talent Fusion tip. Yeah. The shaft is super low deflection, Bangtime. I don't know if that's your bag or not. It would be a lot of adjusting for me because I'm used to playing with the classic shaft and before that with wood shafts. So baby steps for me. It might be a little too much too soon. But as far as the quality, the finish, the materials it's made out of, it's their best product so far. Like it's pretty impressive. I'll take one crack at it, but I'm playing the gauntlet, and you have to run stripes in this case. So I'll try the 15 corner. Oh, imagine if I called the 9. That was a nice break, though. At least we finally made some balls in the break. Stripes. Yeah, let's get a good kiss. There it is. All right, 9 balls next. Gonna grab the 9-ball rack. No. Okay. Didn't get a shot on the 9-ball that time. Close though. At least we got out one rack, finally. And we made a ball. We made a ball, an 8-ball. Let's try to rack. Let's try to rack the 8-ball like this time. One of each. We're gonna make, oh no, I made 2 stripes. So I gotta run stripes. Hopefully the 8-ball goes by the 7. Looks like it will squeeze. 10-ball is tough. Hey! 9-ball. Oh my goodness. Just bridging over that funny. Didn't want to get shape on the 3-ball tough. That's why this gauntlet is so hard. Man, I almost had a really good position on that. All right, let's try again. So far we've been able to break 8-ball and break him around a couple times. So stripes again. Tricky one here. Oh, gross. Gross, I threw that ball so much. Well, that was a bit of a tricky table. Let's try a different break. So stripes again. Three cushion, no. I haven't really played three cushion. But I tell you what, this low deflection is very difficult for me. I'm used to throwing balls in with spin, and this is tough. This is hard. Open shots like that, I'm missing. I did like that break though. So let's see if we can continue with that. Solid. I just ended up so thin on that ball. I tried to develop the solids off the first shot. Oh man, I had to swerve around to make that, but thought I might have done it. Just feel good to practice though. I haven't played for a little while. Since Christmas holidays, really. I played a little bit on the over the Christmas holidays, but I didn't really do any live stream sessions or anything like that, so no expectations today. Just I really want to make the gauntlet happen live, so stripes, I just have to break up this 14. Seems a little risky, but it might be right now. It might be the time to shoot it. A little heavy. Woo! All right, 9-ball. Get another chance. Exciting. Another chance at the 9-ball. That's why this is a cool drill. It's like a practice drill slash challenge, right? You get to play 8-ball, 9-ball, 10-ball. Mostly 8-ball. Nope. Back to 8-ball. Just not getting that, just not making that first 9-ball shot. Kind of hurts. Try a little bit longer, then probably gonna wrap it up for tonight. If I could just get to 10-ball once tonight, that would make me happy. We're gonna go high ball again. High ball is pretty popular tonight. Man, this is tight, I tell you. I think I have it. Expect to get that much draw. It's just trying to avoid the 5, to be honest. All right. On angle. Yeah. I don't know what to say. I should have went around top spin. Not confident enough with throwing the ball in with this shaft. Not adjusting properly. So it's pretty embarrassing actually. But I'm still managing to get some good runs. I'm gonna stick with it a little longer. Know what time it's getting to be here. Yeah, your math's wrong, cue ball. It could take 3 racks, dude. What kind of math is that? 65 racks. What if I run 3 racks? And it's done. I find you to be very negative. I'm gonna turn that frown upside down, buddy. A little bit of a bounce. Two ball. Almost had a good little run there. It's close. The 8-ball wasn't tied up, so I thought, hey, I might have a chance here. Oh man, got some juice on that ball. It's like solid, eh? Wow, I didn't give myself enough lift. That was an easy jump. I just needed to get over it. Well, sounds like that's pretty much it for the stream for tonight. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I'll give it a couple more tries and call it a night. Oh, geez. It's a bit of a disappointing evening for runouts. The shaft, the SMO shaft is incredible. Quality is great. Deflection is super low. Fit and finish of the shaft is superb. I can't say enough good things about it. The price point is awesome. It's definitely something I would need quite a bit of time to get used to because the deflection level is so low. But wow, I thought I nailed that. Just gonna go till 12 o'clock, so I don't know what time it is now, but it's getting there. It's getting there for me. Still gotta work tomorrow. How many dry breaks is the guy gonna get? It's getting frustrating, man. That had to be kissed in the side like 6 times. Okay, we gotta think about this. We made stripes, and the 14 is tough. Try 13 ball. Got it out, but does it go? Try to zigzag it maybe. Whew. Might have got there. Little jump, little tiny jump. Little tiny itty bitty jump. Oh. Okay. Just a little bit longer. That was close. That was almost a nice run out. Guys, got any questions about the SMO? I'm leaving here in about 5 or 10 minutes. Okay, we got some stripe action happening. Wrong side of the 15. Now I gotta get lucky on my breakout. Oh. Yeah. Difficult to throw balls in with this shaft because it's so low deflection. It just, I missed. I can't tell you how many shots I've missed just because I'm used to that little bit of deflection. And this is like outrageously low deflection. I have no doubt that this is the lowest deflection shaft on the market today. And if that's your thing, if low deflection is your thing, this is definitely the shaft for you. And if getting that lowest deflection shaft for the lowest price is your thing, this is also the shaft for you. And if you like high quality items at a good price, this is also the shaft for you. I'll try the 3-ball. Okay, last rack. This is getting sad. That was a nice break too. That was a really nice break. Nice control. So I have my choice. I think I'm going to take the stripes. Oh, okay. Thanks everyone. Really enjoyed playing today. This shaft is definitely awesome, but it's a lot to get used to. For me, when I need to throw the ball in, like shots like this, I like to play, and it's like, it's got zero deflection, it's true. It will help your potting over time. It certainly helps your potting percentages. But I think it limits, I believe, super low deflection limits what you can do with the cue ball. I think it's great for 9-ball. Yeah, I'm not sure. As far as the quality of it, incredible. I gotta play with it more. Fit and finish is awesome. I've never felt a cue so smooth. And the hit's really nice. What does SMO stand for? It stands for Earl Strickland, Rodney Morris, Dennis Orcullo. So Strickland, Morris, Orcullo. That's what those 3 pros who are part of the JFlowers team worked with the research and development team over a year there was a year of research and development done on this shaft, and they put their expertise and input into the shaft, and this is what they've come up with. It's the lowest deflection shaft in the market, and for the best price too. It's only 400 US, which comparable. You know, before with the Classic, I could say like it wasn't as high quality as this. It was a little lower price point. You know, it was still unreal for the price, but it wasn't up there with the Revo, the Synergy, and the Black and that. But this shaft, when you see it and you see how it fits and you feel it, and you feel how perfectly round it is and the construction of it, and you hit with it, it's definitely a higher quality. Like Jflowers have stepped up and stepped up. Like this is a very high quality product, Bangton. So yeah, you should definitely check it out. Any other questions? Less throw because it's low deflection, so it's less throw. Yeah, pretty much that's it, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. I'll give you guys another little close-up here. Walk you over. This is how it comes. Comes in this sweet case, right? And it's a nice hard case. This is the other shaft, and then it's got this nice sleeve. So just wait a second, I'll undo this. Let me just undo this one. So this is the shaft. It's got ring work on it. You can't really see too well there. Ring work, 12.538/8, and it's got a serial number, right? And then it's SMO Jflowers. I don't know if you could see that. So it's pretty cool. And then the ferrule itself has a little ring on it. I don't know if you could see that. There's a little metal ring there. Or it's just foil or something, but it's really cool. It's like an inlaid ring underneath of silver underneath the white, and then that's your fusion tip. It's a 12.5 millimeter shaft, and the taper is about 13.5 inches pro taper, so it's pretty nice. And it came in this little sleeve. Sorry, just trying to get the sleeve off on here. Here we go. Yeah, so it came in this little sleeve here. Just nice little package delivery, and it's got the little JFlowers S.M.O. And then it has a little certificate with like some information on it, and you can see in the, sorry for the camera work, I'm just one-handed here. So you can see there's Dennis Orcullo, Rodney, and Earl, right? So it's pretty cool. And then it's got a little bit of the characteristics and some of the specs and that. It's available in unilock and radial, 3/8 radial. And there you go. It's got some nice raised lettering here. And this is the Dante 1. Really nice cue. I like it. And this is the Classic shaft, right? Which is still like the newer Classic shafts compared to the ones that just came out. I'm telling you, I'm not dissing their old shafts. Like this Classic shaft that came out was really nice. Really nice quality shaft. So, and they've only gone up in quality. And now they have a new one that's in between the two, and I'd really like to try that. It's called the Crown shaft. So thanks again for tuning in, everybody. Have a good night.